currently almost done with the Guinness bird styrofoam drawing for my dad. I'm currently working on, for the back, I ultimately decided, rather than doing the pelican and the have a Guinness when you're tired again, I would do basically a pint of Guinness after a specialty pint with the pelican with a pint of Guinness on its beak, whatever it's called. This is how it looks currently on the front. And it's considered finished on the front. This is how it is on the sides. I'm reserving this side for the engraving. Today, Dad and I both donated blood at an American Red Cross donation center that's essentially within walking distance of Dad's apartment unit. We both got up at around 6:30 in the morning. Dad around 6:35. Me around 6:40. I hydrated before we went off to go to McDonald's. I finished off, I believe, an orange one of these that I had left over in the spare room. After getting it from the fridge last night. These are what's left of the Christmas cookies that one person Dad delivers to gave him. I got some good sleep. I haven't had any coffee both in the morning nor since it's recommended you avoid caffeinated beverages about 24 hours after donating, since it's a beverage that dehydrates you. At McDonald's, I had a biscuit sandwich with egg, sausage, and bacon. The person at the drive-thru Dad usually goes in-store rather than through the drive-thru, but he couldn't go in-store today, so we went through the drive-thru, and the operator asked if for those two sandwiches he wanted both sausage and bacon. He said yes. This is some good steak and good au gratin potatoes. We got to the blood donation center a handful of minutes before 8 in the morning, when I was scheduled to donate. Dad was scheduled for 8:15. This is what's left of the donation itself. This arm was used. I believe that's marker from when the vein was being marked prior to the donation itself. I'm not sure if it's visible, but this is the finger that was used for the hemoglobin test. Whenever we get to the hemoglobin test part, I instinctively bring out this finger, since it's the one that tends to be used for the hemoglobin test. And today will be the last whole blood donation for which I'll have to answer yes to the question, in the past 3 years, have you traveled outside the United States or Canada? Most of today's progress on the styrofoam drawing has been done in the evening and night hours, since I ended up feeling tired after the blood donation. So I kept waking up and falling back to sleep on the spare room mattress from roughly 9 in the morning to about 3:30 in the afternoon. I think we were at the recovery area, both Dad and I. Dad finished before I did. I'm not entirely sure why that was, but one factor is that despite Dad's appointment being 15 minutes later, we were both taken in at the same time by different staff members. It turns out the blood donation center is hiring, so I could apply for a job there. Comes with training. That is a possibility. I've also been applying for paralegal jobs too. Excuse me. I've primarily been listening to self-improvement YouTube videos while working on the back of Dad's Guinness bird styrofoam drawing. My mom texted me around 10 p.m. and I ended up having a phone conversation with her. I have a tendency to prefer phone calls over text. Since it's much easier to speak rather than type stuff out. And plus, if someone speaks in a video, you can do another thing while listening to it. Such as work on styrofoam drawings, or play Bloons Tower Defense 6. Although so far all I've done is just complete the daily challenge. It was intended to be as boring as possible, basically. It was called boring. That was its official name. I like to go on the subreddit for BTD6, which is officially what the game is called. It's not officially referred to as Bloons Tower Defense 6 as I tend to call it, but again, that's how I tend to call it. The next episodic event will start up in a little over a day. Again, I don't have what's needed to activate any research technologies, so I'm kind of just, as a fallback, investing points into this, ancient wonder. Most of the points invested are my own, although the Archmage of the Fellowship I'm currently a part of put in 24 knowledge points. I'm not sure if that was done all at once or in little bits and pieces, but it was done nonetheless. It was somewhere between 5 and 6 p.m. when Dan and I had some chicken wings. I believe we had 10 each. They might have been garlic parmesan flavored, or at least that was the vibe I got when Dad later commented to me that they were saltier. Than other chicken wings we've had in the past. He got them from Wegmans. And as I was eating them, he warned me in that the bones have, for those chicken wings, had a tendency to break. I only really experienced mild breakage on the last chicken wing. And in that case, I spit out the suspicious chicken meat in order to keep myself safe.